Still sitting in a truck seat that's older than your favorite pair of work boots? Your back has been filing complaints for years. If your seat is worn out, sagging, or just plain uncomfortable, it's time for an upgrade. Head on over to seatspecialist.com. Check out their selection of quality replacement seats built to keep you comfortable mile after mile. And don't forget to use promo code TR10 4U to save 10% on your order. Seatspecialist.com, because a better ride starts with a better seat.
Yo,
What it do?
what's cracking?
Yeah.
See what I got. I'm tired. What's cracking though?
Sleeping?
No, I wish, man. I was just, man, gotta be honest, man. I don't know what it is, but stuff. I be listening to stuff.
I was thinking
man.
you were talking about dogs, man, for a second there.
No, man. Ever since this puppy stuff came up, man, I be listening to stuff, and I gotta say, stuff be making you wonder. That dude, I don't know.
What you talking about?
That Puff Daddy stuff, man. I was listening to some Notorious Big tonight.
The lyrics.
And he keeps saying having freaky parties, and he said D a lot. I mean, I know he ain't got that many friends named D. D's in a lot of songs. So I don't know.
I gave it a lot of thought, man. What the hip hop scene gonna do, man? That's a lot of classics. That's a big hit.
I don't even think it's a classic. I look at it even bigger than that. The catalog. I mean, all right. So look. I mean, do you treat him like R. Kelly, as far as being in the background saying "take that" versus singing the whole song?
I mean, with the R. Kelly, man, I end up wondering about that too. You got Changing Faces. When that song come on, man, you say, "I don't mind." Woo, make you think.
Yeah, I understand that. I get R. Kelly why he got the potential cancel culture, because he is the performer and he is the one who was convicted. But Puffy, his real claim to fame wasn't for his bars per se. He was more of just the talent finder.
Yeah.
So does he get the same? Does he get the same cancel culture as someone that's actually doing it? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Because even now, the Beat It song come on, man. That kind of messes me up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that stopped themselves when that song came on. But now that I know the allegations, I don't feel right. That's not what he's talking about. That's not what he was saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
I mean, something about when Mace comes on, I'm not giving up I love some Mace. I've been around the world and now, I can't find my baby. You know that Biggie song?
Yeah.
Mace?
Mm-hmm.
I can't, tell me what you want from me. I don't think of Pop. I think of Mace. So I think that's going to be okay.
Yeah, they definitely they're changing the playing field big time. Think about Cat Williams, all that competition. I don't think he got a lot of competition now. Steve Harvey don't look too good. Say they look a little rough around the edges.
What if Steve Harvey leaked all this stuff? Yeah, I know how to get these jokers off my back.
He's still in my feeds too.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. That one show they had a TV show with Steve Harvey. I'm drawing a blank with the name, but yeah, it's just like they speaking out. Yeah.
Well, I seen I gotta say I seen Kevin Hart a couple days ago talk about Cat Williams is a lie. The numbers he was projecting that he's doing is a bunch of BS, and and all the stuff that he's doing. I mean, the numbers he's saying that he's doing, they were saying it's like having two major rap groups together and selling more tickets than them. He said he's falsifying his
numbers again. Oh, we're gonna put him in the group with Trump, huh?
Oh, they
the value. I mean, that one there, I feel like I can live with the misconduct thing, man. That's grooming kids. I mean, that's kind of trumps it. But
no pun intended.
No pun intended. But
it's it has a real eerie feeling to the R. Kelly case.
Yeah, it's definitely a crumb, like you said before.
Yeah, he's people are just falling. Mm-hmm. And, it makes you wonder too. These people. So like when you're a kid, right? Say for this, and you go, and I'll just use this metaphor because that's what I got on my mind. I'll actually be literal. I remember when I was younger, and my mom used to make these cookies, and it was like a cookie with a bite-sized Snicker in it, and it was like, it was one of my favorite cookies anyway.
Yeah,
but I knew there was a fine line of going to the cookie jar and taking so many before I got caught. So at what point do you have that you're so cocky and so self-absorbed that you can do what you've done for so long and not feel like you're ever going to get caught?
That's the thing, man. That's it right there. That's the thing right there.
That's the ones that, this Usher's been out a hot minute himself. So, you go back to the beginning of Usher's career, that's, well, I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to process.
I just,
Matt, that kind of made me think about, like, why do people do what they do? I think about us, like we're driving truck and we get in the truck and people are like, well, why do you want to do that job? Yeah, well, think about the compensation, or you think about what you're able to provide for your family. And that's where my mind goes. Some people, they do it because they love it. I get that.
Yeah.
Driving truck, I love driving it. It's just, but they love entertaining. They love what they do and all that. And I was like, man, maybe they lost their way. They lost their focus. And I wanted to also kind of take the time to kind of put it out there for us, for truck drivers. Why do we do what we do? Our families. I was going to throw that at you, and say what you think about that.
Yeah, I'm proud to be a truck driver. Or I it's an honest living. Unfortunately, where we work, we're one of the highest or top paid company out there, so that makes a difference. I love driving truck, and I do like what I'm doing, but I'm not like the typical truck driver. No, I'm not a generational guy. I got into this profession because I needed something to provide to my family. And I've always drove. So, I think it's this is one of the jobs, the only job that I can think of where you go home with your profession. When I leave work here, I'm still driving. I'm still a driver. I still got to deal with people on the road. When I'm at work, it's the same thing.
And you don't abuse it, don't you? You don't take it and say, you know what, I'm gonna teach these people a lesson when I'm out here on the road.
No, it's all about safety. I want to get home at the end of the day like everybody else.
Yeah.
But there's so many variables that go into driving a truck. Not only your own neglectness that could happen due to like there's something that could happen about you driving that you can injure somebody, but everybody else. If I don't trip the tractor and the trailer properly, there could be significant repercussions to not taking that 15 seconds to thoroughly 20 seconds to check a tire or something. And God forbid there's a rock in between the back of the duals that come out and go through the car behind me, and they swerve out of control and incoming traffic and kill somebody. There's a lot of responsibility that's, at our hands. I don't know the public. I don't think they really understand everything what a truck driver does or how many decisions that are made within like even a mile. So, I like driving truck. I like what I do. It's
that's my takeaway. It's like these guys, they misuse and abuse people, and they took advantage of the position of authority that they have, and they didn't care for those individuals. They just sought their own selfish means, and they're going to be held accountable for that.
Well, I hope so.
It's going to catch up with them. Oh yeah, and that's why it's on the minds of a lot of people, because it ain't right. It just simply ain't right.
You said they're entertainers and they love entertaining. I don't know if the actual realm and what they are in is their passion, or if this profession gets them into their actual passion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It could be like a gateway thing. Yeah,
like by him, and this is all alleged. We don't know if this is all true. It's speculation at its finest, but
yeah,
by Puffy doing, I do think he had a passion for music. I don't think he started off as a perp from the jump. But or maybe he did. They say the guy who he was with was kind of little floofy, the old whoever he was. People flock to the stuff they like.
Wow, man. Yeah.
Another thing, hold on, one more thing.
Yeah.
I just Why do people always let their kids go to people's houses? Like, I understand that you're trying to get some fame or maybe, man, like my kid plays sports.
Yeah.
My kid ain't going over to the coach's house. Imagine the coach call me up and say, hey, my kid's away for the weekend, but can you come over and shoot some pucks with me? Yeah, and then I asked him what he's doing. It was just me and coach hanging out. We was shooting having popcorn and stuff. Yeah, we're just always, they be doing weird stuff.
That's a no-go. That's a no-go.
No, that's not even. And honestly, I think I give off the vibe that I wouldn't even ask him that. So I don't know. Some of these parents, they got to be held responsible too. Man, I seen something today on the news. Old girl went on a cruise and left her 8-year-old and her 6-year-old at the crib. That's not funny. Yeah, that was in Texas. This lady went on a cruise and left her 8 or 9-year-old and a 6-year-old at home with a webcam and a cell phone so she could check in on them.
She got on it. When they get on the cruise, I mean, you got to think about, you can't get back. Got the camera, you're supposed to see it happen.
Exactly. Oh my God, the house is burning down. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's pretty ridiculous.
Like she on the boat, and then the camera showing cops running through the house.
Could you imagine what that house looked like? I leave my kids in the basement for 2 hours. Yeah, they got it. Mama got it. Mama got to have her time too. But you made a very good point. Ain't no coming back from no cruise. I got to go back. My babies. She was committed to the cause. And once you get on that boat, and she might have had second thoughts about it. I know you don't want to be in the news. I can tell you that.
This is it. The Michigan school shooting. Does James and Jennifer Crumley get up to 15 years in prison for their son being involved in the school shooting? Like you said, parents, yeah, they got to be held responsible for leaving the kids with these celebrities that are an authority where the kid is trusting them to do the right thing, and then they violate it.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Because it's a gold digging thing. Be like, hey, I got my kid here. They got talent. I want them to be discovered. And that selfish mindset comes in.
Yeah, that's what old girl did to Kim Kardashian. Shot her to freedom, shot her to stardom.
They still doing it, and
that's crazy right there.
Yeah,
man. What did I hear last night? That dude said, "Yeah, there goes Kim. There's not a car that she won't dash in." That's what it is. That's what it was. That was some good wordplay.
Yeah.
So they knew about the shooting. You got to educate these kids on these, firearms and things like that. But you got to also be a responsible gun owner. I'm like it's right.
And also acknowledging mental health.
Yeah.
People want to just keep overlooking it and thinking that it's not something that should be taken serious. If you broke your leg, you can't go up the stairs. Let's take the elevator. Like you acknowledge that. But if your kid or someone you love is having trouble mentally, you say, they'll be all right. It's good.
It's
yeah.
So gun safety. This ain't no it's not Nintendo Duck Hunter.
What do you think about social media? Think that's just getting out of hand, or man,
I got to tell you, I can't believe I seen a video today about people why they say TikTok shouldn't be gone. It's my freedom of speech. You're gonna take away TikTok? This is my amendment right. I should be able to have this platform.
Good.
Yeah, they were upset. Social media is the gateway to the devil. That's what I feel. Not used properly. We're giving a lot of these young kids access to a lot of stuff that we had to, as a person, sneak around and find when we were kids. They're exposed to everything at a flick of a thumb. And then we wonder why, mental health is on the rise and all this other stuff. These people are influenced and exposed to a lot more. It's not a coincidence.
No.
It's I mean, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy, checking out the Facebook, and
Yeah.
I don't really do too much after that. Instagram a little bit,
Yeah, that's
but yeah, I think it's. I mean, I think it's the maybe I shouldn't go as extreme to the devil, but I mean, it's pretty. It's without some self control and some guidelines mentally, it can be a very dark place. So look at this. So why will you won't have your kid go to a rated R movie, but you're going to give him social media. Little Johnny, he can only watch PG-13, but he got Snapchat. He got, he got all the social media pages. You think that's rated PG? Oh, they're seeing everything. Well, then the biggest thing to me is the girls that are, they see all these other girls out there doing things or looking a certain way, not knowing that might be edited or it might not be real. And then that, and then that hurts their self-esteem, and they don't feel like they're pretty, or they don't feel like they're worthy, or, something's wrong with them. That's a problem.
Yeah, they might end up with a guy like Kanye.
Man, yeah, that's that would be terrible. I'm in love, Dad. He is so successful. He's a billionaire. I mean, he just really. Oh my God, really? Sounds like a really nice guy. Yeah, we're traveling all over the world. He even picks out my clothes for me every morning. He has them laid out across the bed. Then he comes home and it's Kanye, and you're just like, oh my God. Oh my God.
My God. Yeah.
It's someone might say, oh, Kanye's my idol. He's a musical genius. I get that, or maybe his design, but as far as everybody, I don't know. And I'll be honest with you, the media can make anybody be who they want us to believe they want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but that's the image that's out there. And if that's people say, hey, this is what I like. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, he might be a humanitarian. He might be donating all type of money. They don't ever say nothing about that. But they've determined that they want us to think that he's a goofball.
Oh, yeah. The media's got a responsibility as well. But
yeah.
It's a mess. That's why we talk about it, But, like I said, it's the trucker talk. We got a lot of issues that when we were out there, we're away from our families. And it was this trucker, and he was talking about how he leaves home, leaves his family, he waves goodbye, don't even know if he's going to be coming back. And then he says he goes in that park, back my trailer in for the night. I get on social media and watch everybody doing things without me. And I drive on the road, making those sacrifices that nobody even knows or cares about. It's a lonely place. But you got to take care of your mental health. You got to know why you're doing it out here for your family. It's a fine line being a truck driver, where it can turn on you real quick. People say, "Oh, he fell asleep behind the wheel." You don't know what happened. And
no,
yeah. So I mean, those are the sacrifices. We want to come back home. How that one guy say? You want to go home, leave the way you came. Yeah. So
yeah, that's that's true though. I mean, going to work and leaving your family behind is that weighs heavy on your heart.
Are you a trucker looking for a safe and reliable place to park? Look no further than Truck Parking Club. With locations across the country, we've got the perfect spot waiting for you, whether it's daily or long-term parking. And right now, use promo code DELIVERED at checkout for an exclusive discount. Reserve your spot today at truckparkingclub.com and drive stress-free, knowing your parking is covered.